Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Gothic. I am Xexor. This is part 58. I apologize, this was not directly on the heels of the last part, as I had promised. I ended up running out of time last night after picking my friend up from the hospital, so I apologize. But I'm doing this tonight. This is part 58, as I said. In the last part, I went around and kind of finished some kind of miscellaneous odds and ends that I had to finish still, right? So I went back to the tower. The top of the tower had nothing, so going down below is really the only way to go anyway. The creepy tower, that is, right? I went to the Orc Ruins per Arthur's suggestion, and there was a switch there that I pushed, and the floor fell away. You go down into there, and there are like 2 potions down there, and a couple other switches you can use that will push these pillars basically back. The pillars will descend. You can step on them, and then they'll raise again. So that basically lets you out of the pit made by the floor falling. Then I also... let me look at my list here. I also went to the door that was by the orc dogs and opened that, and there wasn't much in there, but there's a little bit. Got attacked by Pacho, as well as the 2 bridge guards that you first encounter for Old Camp near the beginning of the game. They both attacked me, so something's up. Somebody's upset at Old Camp, and they're blaming me for it or something, I think. And Arthur suggested I train, so I did some training. I'm out of training points now to get Two-Handed Sword. I'm only 3 down, though, so I just need, I still need a bit, right? But I basically need just under 10,000, so 9485 experience, and then I will have enough to gain more skill points, and then I'll be able... 40 skill points is what's needed for the next level, the master level of Two-Handed Sword, and so I was going to do that next. But I haven't quite done that yet. I trained up my dex, though. You can see my dex is 34. That lets me wield the bow I'm using now, which is a decent bow. It's not as good as a crossbow, but you needed like 55 dex for the crossbow I have. So this is just my next best bow for now. And my strength is 100, so that's good. That's really helpful. So anyway, so that's what we did the last part. And I came back here to New Camp for the training that Lara's gave me. And I can't really train two-handed, but I figured there's a chance. I don't know how good of a chance, right? So previously being here in the New Camp, I got basically this became my bunk, right? So I'll just sleep here till morning. And so that basically is to allow me to see if our trainer here is back. Cord, something I can't remember his name. Cord or something like that. Anyway, I'll see here in a second. Anyway, and so he could train potentially. Yeah, Cord. There we go.
Greetings.
And he doesn't have any more training for me. Arthur, I think it was. Said he believed it was Lee in this chapter is the trainer. So, and I don't remember where Lee is. He's either at the mine or he's over here. I think he's at the mine, but I'm not positive. Anyway, since I don't have enough points to train right now anyway, I was just kind of showing you, because I didn't know either, right? So I was trying to find out for sure. So it's not Cord in this chapter at least. So it must be Lee, like I believe Arthur was saying. So anyway, so now I'm going to go to, since I don't have enough experience yet anyway to train in two-handed, I'm just going to go ahead and whoa, hi. You get some weird jumping angles. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the New Camp now. They'll be all like happy to see me, clearly. I need to talk with per Sean's suggestion, which is what I was planning actually anyway. I actually almost did last time, but I was told I should do like the other things, like the door by the orc, but where the orc dogs were in those places, the ruin and stuff. I should do those before returning to the New Camp, or to the Old Camp. And so that's the only reason I didn't, because after fighting those 2 guards at the bridge, I was very much planning actually on just going ahead and talking to the fire mage that was down across the bridge. I don't know that it is him, right? I suspect it might be Milten, since Milten's supposed to be kind of your buddy among the fire mages, right? So, but it may not be Milten. But anyway, I need to talk to that mage, whoever he is, before, or after I probably once again. I'll probably have to defeat the 2 guards of the bridge again, because they're still going to be upset with me. They're going to be all like, draw their swords and want to kick my butt and stuff, probably. Especially since it's been like another day and stuff. They will have, I'm sure their states will have reset, so they don't remember that I whooped their asses. And so they'll probably want to like try to get me again. So I'll need to make sure that I do that first, I think. Getting close now, though. Alright, here we go. I'll draw my sword. I won't draw my sword, but I'll wait if they start coming toward me. Let me actually save really fast. Let's do 2 here, I think. Okay. Yeah, and you get all angry. Seriously? Seriously, dude. Seriously. Just leave me alone. They didn't heal overnight. I mean, not that I'm complaining you don't have extra fighting or whatever, but they didn't heal overnight, really. You'd think they'd rest and heal. That's pretty hilarious, actually. Milten, who's who I suspected.
They are all dead, I couldn't help them. I was not there.
Calm down, Milten. What happened?
They killed the magicians of fire, all of them apart from me. And I was close to death as well.
You'd better tell me the whole story from the beginning. One thing after the other.
Okay, keep cool, Milten, keep cool. It all started with the old mine caving in.
The old mine caved in?
Yes. It all happened very fast. Nobody in the mine made it out. The guards blocked the entrance to the mine.
Well, that friggin' sucks. Alright, not that I was necessarily a fan of the Magicians of Fire, but still. That's nice. I don't know if this is like a either or choice, right? If it's either or, then I don't. Well, let's do this.
I met Gorn.
Really? Where?
By the old ruined monastery by the sea. The 2 of us searched it for treasures.
I'm sure he'll tell me all about it when we meet again.
Okay.
Lester and I took out the mountain fort.
He told me about it. Apparently, you can be trusted.
Where have the 4 of you been meeting so far?
Oh, here and there. We meet in a lot of different places.
That's awesome. They're like it's like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, except for Gothic characters. Okay.
How could the mine cave in?
I have no idea. Some of the diggers who were waiting in front of the entrance said something about a massive earthquake and a huge cloud of dust coming from the tunnel.
Were you there?
Yes, that's where I learned about the cave-in.
What was that you said about the Magicians of Fire?
I only know that they were killed by the ore barons shortly after the mine caved in. When I returned from our adventure under the Ring of Stone, the guards at the gate suddenly attacked me. They shouted words like traitor and collaborator at me. I had a very narrow escape.
Why would the ore barons want to kill the magicians? It doesn't make sense.
That's right. The guards just didn't give me any opportunity to ask. They drew their swords immediately. Perhaps Diego knows more. He was in the camp when things got worse.
You should hide, far away from here.
No. Diego and I agreed to keep an eye on the 2 gates and to warn our unsuspecting friends from the other camps. Please talk to Diego.
So he's at the other entrance then, probably.
Where can I find Diego?
He's hiding on the other side of the old camp, near the back gate. Please talk to him. See you later.
Wow. Things got really messy really fast. That sucks. Okay, Milton. Take care, buddy. Although... Well, yeah. Anyway. Okay. Well, that's an interesting development. He murdered all of the Magicians of Fire. That's less cool. I wonder if I'd have to fight these guards up here too. If they're even still friggin' there. Yeah, they are. Alright, let me save it here in case this is a mistake. Okay. Give me your crossbows, you jerks. And I'll go ahead and loot this chest while I'm here too, you punks. You attacked me.
You won't have much time to be...
What? Oh, I'm not.
You...
No. Is it because I'm wounded? Maybe. That's what I thought. Leave me alone. Let me heal really fast if I can. Yeah, you can see clearly I cooked up my meat.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
Jeez, I have like no piercing defense. Should remember those guys had crossbows and I would have upped my... I mean, I don't have a lot, but I could have upped my piercing defense some. But whatever, that's alright, I guess. I'm almost done with my... I like took like 15 or something of my grilled meat already. That's funny. Let's do this. No, hang on. Let's do... Oh, let's do this one, I guess. 4. We'll do. We'll say. Leave that alone. Okay. So they also are all pissy and angry at me. Diego is hiding. Yeah, I'm supposed to climb these cliffs, Arthur was saying. Somewhere up here. So I want to make sure I do that while I'm here. There's a cave, I guess, or something I can get in. So let me try this. Oh, maybe I need to go on this side and then go up. There we go. Nope, maybe not. Try again. This way. There we go. This side, I think. Methinks. I think it's funny, like, if you didn't know this was Piranha Bytes, that both were, this and the Risen games, you'd suspect that they had, like, ripped off the style, because it's exactly the same, like, exactly, pretty much, right? The same, same style of cliffs and climbing. Not 100%, but I mean, it's pretty stinking close. Awesome. Hey, Gilbert and Sullivan. Ha, ha. I called you and Sullivan. Ha.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm fed up with the old camp. I had trouble with Gomez's folks. That was some time ago. I guess nobody remembers that now. But I'm staying here. There's too many blockheads running about in the old camp for my liking.
I would agree with you, because you freaking have stinking Gomez murdering fire mages, so... And that's the same, I'm thinking, that dialogue option, so...
What are you doing here? Don't often get visitors up here. Very clever of you to find my hiding place.
That's you can't give me credit. Arthur told me about it. Let's see. You're not turning around, so I will. Save it, I guess. I already saved it. That's fine. Let me do this and get into the chest if I can. Right. Okay. Right. Left. Left. Right. Right, left, left, right. Should I steal from the guy? He's all on his own. It's not even very much to get. I'm going to leave it alone. You can keep your stuff. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Alright, dude. Well, cool. Good to see ya. Take care, Gilbert. Don't stay too pissed at the old camp. They are, after all, only people's sisses and stuff. Back. Oh, ouch! I was trying to avoid taking damage dropping. That didn't work very well, and my favorite did it. All right. And another. And one of you. Probably good. Alright. Alright. I'm not going to loot his stuff because he's all on his own. He probably worked hard to gather all that crap. I mean, I know it's just a game. But I mean, realistically, if you're supposed to be the nice guy, Nameless Hero, you're not going to just steal from the dude who's working really hard to get stuff, right? Not like I didn't rob the old camp blind. The old camp are kind of a bunch of a-holes too, so... I mean, they're not all of them. Like Diego's awesome, for example, but there are a bunch in there, right? There are a bunch of total holes, so... Anyway. Diego. What's up, buddy?
Hey, shh, be quiet.
Hello, Diego. I've already talked to Milton on the other side of the camp.
Okay, so you already know what happened. But did you also hear about the planned raid on the free mine?
How could the old mine cave in?
One of the diggers who survived it told us that they were digging, and they hit an underground river on the bottom level. When the water gushed into the mine, one of the supports broke, and the entire upper section collapsed. Only a handful of people managed to escape from the mine.
Why are the fire mages dead?
That's a long story.
Just tell me about it. It's not the first long story I've had to listen to.
Well then, luckily I was in the ore baron's house when they got the news that the mine had collapsed. Gomez was hopping mad when he heard about the accident, and he was afraid that his position could be at stake.
Of course. Who controls the ore controls the colony as well.
That's right. Since he has no source of income anymore, the goods from the outside world won't come in anymore either. Nobody will work for him if he doesn't get another source of income soon.
And that's the reason for the raid on the free mine?
To be honest, that's Gomez's only chance to maintain his power. 2 hours ago, 24 guards set out for the free mine.
That's mad. I need to warn the new camp.
Then you must hurry up. They'll have almost reached the free mine.
But they never get through the fortifications of the new camp.
They don't need to get through them. A few months ago, they found a path that leads over the mountains and right to the free mine, and nobody else knows about it.
I've seen the guards in front of the locked gates.
Stay away from them. They'll attack anybody approaching the camp. They are afraid of somebody avenging the raid on the free mine.
But what happened to the fire mages?
Coristo and the other mages were the only people in the camp to remain rational. They forbade the raid and demanded a settlement with the 2 other camps.
They forbade Gomez to raid the free mine?
Well, yes. Coristo and the others shouldn't have been so self-confident. Gomez didn't trust them anymore and had them perfidiously assassinated.
I see.
What are you and Milton going to do now?
We'll stay here for a while to warn some more friends so they don't bump straight into the guards. But you could do us a favor.
Consider it done. Tell me what you want.
Look out for Lester and Gorn. They need to know what happened here.
Tell them that the four of us will meet at the same place as always.
If I see them before you do, I'll warn them and send them to your meeting point.
Thanks, my friend. You really seem to be an all right guy. Go now. We'll meet again later.
All right. And that's it, because he's like, he's the equivalent of Larez training-wise in the new camp, so, okay.
Take care.
Okay, well that was an interesting development. It doesn't surprise me. Gomez was, like, totally all arrogant and everything himself anyway, so... I don't know where he'll be. He might be over at the sect camp. I was going to go to the sect camp anyway, so let me go ahead and pause the vid while I head that way. There's Pato. Come on, you want to fight again, punk? With Scar's sword. Thank you, by the way, for suggesting I get Scar's sword. Anyway, with Scar's sword, he pretty much doesn't have a chance. Anyway, I'm going to head to the sect camp. And see if Lester is there so I could talk to him. So I'll see you guys in a second once I'm there. Okay, so I'm now back here. There's Lester. Lester is not there. I don't know, right? But I wonder if his master will know where he's been, where he went to. I mean,
Awaken!
Nope, you say nothing. Okay, so I'm guessing I'll just see him in the course of wandering, I suppose. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know if I wander around the camp much. Suppose I can look briefly, see if he's around, but I'm thinking no. If he's not where he's been, I'm thinking he's probably not in the camp right now, right?
Have to watch
For sure, but it's just Joru getting high again and telling other people to do his stuff for him and whatever. Let's see.
You're very probably right. Some people.
Whoops. Jumped a little bit farther than I meant to. Alright, guys. Yeah.
Maybe, but keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
Okay, is Lester around here at all? Probably not, like I said, but just in case. Novice. Bill Tyon. Novice. None of those. Wait. Lester.
I doubt that's ever
Novice,
likely to
Talus,
change.
yeah.
There was a time when things would have gone wrong.
I wouldn't always.
Yeah, he's not here. Okay.
What? I doubt that's
Okay,
ever
so I'll just go. I don't know where. At this point, I guess I'll head toward the new camp, or the new mine, I should say, right where they're heading. And I guess if I happen to see Lester or Gorn, then I'll talk to them. So I will see you guys in a second when I start recording again. When I've gone somewhere other than here. So be back in a sec. Okay, I'm sure you guys have done this before, but since I've not, I figured I would come to the old mine, see if there are guards outside. They'll probably attack me. See just what things look like now that the landscape has effectively changed, right? And I still don't know who or what Zardus is, but that's the name of this chapter, so I'm assuming I'll find out. Is Artis a wizard, maybe? Sounds sort of like a wizardy name, but I don't know. Okay, so I go into the old mine here, and they're probably all kinds of angry with me. As soon as I enter, I'm assuming. And since it loads, it may very well load a different version of the mine, too. Yeah, so you're all angry. I know. You don't like me. Alright, I'm going. Jerk. Huh. Now, I don't know, technically speaking, why any guards at the mine would be, or why anybody at the mine would be attacking me, because isn't the mine supposed to be ruined? So, really, there's no point in attacking me, because there's nothing to guard here anyway, right? But, whatever. Whatever. Okay, I'll pause again. I'm going to go down to the... try to find the path that goes to the new camp. Well, find the path. Actually, probably not, huh? I probably don't want to wander and try to find the path the old camp is taking, unless I plan on trying somehow to fight them all myself, which won't change what they do. Even if I were able to beat them, it wouldn't change what they would do, right? All it would do, pretty much, is get them to 0 hit points or whatever. So, alright. I was going to pause it, but I'm pretty much at the new camp now, right? So I'll keep going. That's fine. And swim. Swimming away, swimming away, swimming, swimming, swimming away. Alright, okay. So now, I don't know who I tell here. And I don't even know, like, if Lester wasn't at the sect camp, I wonder if Gorn's even here either. Probably not. Maybe he is. See, I don't know. I don't know where Lester and Gorn would be. Milten and Diego, well, Diego's outside of Old Camp, so he's basically at Old Camp still. Well, yeah, and Milten also was an Old Camp representative too, right? Fire mages, so I suppose he's technically where he normally would be also. But Lester... I don't know, maybe Lester was at the sect camp and I just didn't see him when I was looking around, but I'm not sure where Lester would be. So, see if Gorn's over here still. I'm doubting it, but you never know. He might be. If I need to warn New Camp about Old Camp's attack, maybe he is. He'd be inside if he was, right?
Let's talk about something else instead.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it
Look like he's there. And here.
You shouldn't believe everything you
Yeah,
hear.
see, Gorn's not there either. And I don't know where they are. But... I don't know. I feel like I need to find them. So... all fire mages are dead, and the situation is getting worse. Or getting out of control. Diego wanted me to tell Lester and Gorn about the meeting. They don't seem to be doing this the first time. Okay. Collapse the old mine, section of the position of fire. Diego's staying on the other side of the old camp near the back gate. Talk to him, he knows more about what happened. Saturas. Okay, Saturas is the one I want to talk to. Alright. Search for the focus stones? Did I not already do this? Kronos and Riordan. Oh, I guess I talked to Kronos too for my reward, huh? I never did talk to him afterwards, so... Alright, let's do Kronos while I'm here, and then I'll go talk to Saturas. Kronos, buddy. Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Saturas said you had a reward for me.
As the keeper of the ore, I'd like to give you a small portion of our ore for your great deeds on behalf of the camp. I hope you'll make as good use of it as we do.
Meaning blow up something? I'd like to join you. I need more magic power. Oh. And I don't remember. What do you have to trade?
I want to acquire magic writings.
There's a bunch of that, right? Oh, you have amulets and stuff too. Oh, what are these? These look a little fancier. Amulet of Life Force? What's the one I have? Mine is spiritual power, flames, and strength, I think. Life Force, agility, and magic. These are stones I can't use. Transform into a lizard. Meat bug. Blood fly. It's awesome. You can just change into these other insects. I don't know how useful it is in terms of in the game, but it's still cool that you can do it. Transform into a lurker? Oh, wow. Getting fancy now. Yeah. Alright. Well, I know the life force is pretty nice, but I think I'm gonna buy that one. 720. Okay, let's do that. So I don't know what I still have to sell him, but true power. I think I'm just gonna sell these, right? I don't know. I'll hold off. 720, huh? Probably don't need 32 torches. Let's sell 12 of those. It's only worth 12. Might as well keep them all. If it's only worth 12, I might as well keep them all. Dang. Okay. How about I give you these? Whoops. Okay, and a loot that I won't play. Lurker claws, normal claws. Let's do this. I don't know if there's a some active what do you call it? Action you can take or whatever, like that will let you. Let you do like a playing action on that. 98? What the? There we go, 920. Boom! Headshot. Alright. And he gave me 1,000 ores. It's not like I didn't get ore that would make up for whatever. Okay, so that's for Kronos. So let me go talk to Saturas. Warn him of death that's coming to their door.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Is there any news of our friends in the old camp?
Gomez has had all the magicians of fire killed.
No, the cretin. I warned Coristo. He was never to be trusted. You must tell Saturas about it.
Yeah, I know.
Greetings.
Freaking Gomez is a freaking jerk, basically, right? Alright. Oh yeah, there's Gorn. What's up, dude?
I'm glad you returned. Something terrible has happened.
Yeah, I know.
Let me guess, the free mine has been assaulted by the guards from the old camp. Nobody saw them coming?
Hang on. How? But of course. You found out about it in the old camp. Gorn arrived here just before you did. What could have caused Gomez to dare to take such an aggressive step? He should be aware that such a heinous act can only provoke war.
The old mine collapsed after water seeped in.
Collapsed? Of course. Then the whole thing makes sense. Gomez has his back to the wall. He's more dangerous than ever. Now that he doesn't have anything left to lose, he'll do anything.
Gomez has had all of the Magicians of Fire killed.
Had them killed? Why in Beliar's name would he do a thing like that?
They were against the attack on the free mine and opposed Gomez.
Then we're all doomed. Without the other 6 magicians, we'll never be able to control the concentrated power of the massive ore mound. But in spite of that, I thank you for passing this dangerous message on to me.
What? Yeah, okay, let's do that.
I have been exiled from the old camp because I have helped you.
You don't belong to the old camp any longer? Then I welcome you to our community.
Does that mean the mercenaries will take me on?
Talk to Lee. He'll see to it. Then come back to me.
Cool. So then there's Lee that could train me. Okay, that's cool.
When you sent me to the Magicians of Fire, you mentioned there was somebody.
Well, I had hoped we could make it without his help, but the way things are developing...
Who is he?
All right. Many years ago.
Give me the shortened version, please.
Be patient. Well, when we, the 12 magicians, created the barrier back then, our magic powers were directed and controlled by a 13th magician.
A 13th magician? I thought there were only 12.
Most people who did not experience the early days of the colony believe that. This 13th magician was our leader. All this took place before we were divided into the circles of fire and water. But he left the old camp, which was once the only camp of the colony.
What is this 13th magician called?
His name is Xardus. Hardly anybody remembers the old stories about him. The ones who do just call him the Necromancer.
I see, so that's why this chapter is called Xardus.
Why did he leave the old camp?
He started to investigate the invocation of undead and magical creatures. Gomez was not the only one who began to worry. Most of the other magicians opposed him as well, and his unholy deeds.
What happened then?
Unlike Gomez, he was no butcher, so he avoided the conflict and left.
Where is this magician today?
He lives in seclusion, in his tower in the middle of the Orc land. That's just about the southernmost point of the colony.
I bet that's that one tower I saw out on the water. That's probably where I have to go.
I'll make my way to Xardus and ask him for help.
He's the only one that can help us now. If he knows no way out or doesn't want to help us,
he will.
There is one other problem.
He will help. He has no choice.
A problem?
Yes. Over the years, we've tried to get in touch with Xardus several times, but it looks like he prefers to remain undisturbed.
What does that mean?
None of the messengers ever return from his tower. You'll have to find a way to get past his creatures.
Looks like this is going to be interesting.
Looks like this is going to be interesting. It's funny. Okay.
How will I get past his creatures?
If I knew that, I would tell you. I'd advise you to do some research in our library. Maybe you'll find something in the old books about the strengths and weaknesses of magically invoked creatures.
I'll rummage through the library, and don't worry. I'll be back.
May you return in one piece.
Hey, Gorn, what's up, buddy? Hey.
Hello.
What have you got planned now?
Our entire defense strategy will have to be changed. That takes time. Until Lee and his people are ready, I'll join Cord's provisional guard.
Are you planning a counterattack?
Not yet, but the day will come. If ever you're looking for me, start here and walk towards the mine. I'll be on guard there.
Hang on.
Hello.
Don't go anywhere yet.
I met Diego and Milton in front of the old camp.
That's good news.
They want to meet you and Lester at your usual rendezvous.
Thanks. There's nothing more valuable than good friends in troubled times like these. You're almost one of us by now. You're reliable.
Aw, thanks, Gorn. You're awesome, too.
How's it going?
Everything's quiet. Nothing's moving in the free mine. Lee is still busy organizing our defense.
Alright.
See you later.
See you, Gorn. That's 3 of the 4. Now I just need to find Lester at some point. Alright, so I have to rummage through your library? Where's your library? Well... Oh, I think that's gonna... Well... I think it's gonna do it for this part. I'll just do the next part after this. This has been Let's Play Gothic Part 58. I am Xexor. Please do not forget to like the video if you've enjoyed this. I will see you in the next part, where hopefully I'll rummage through the library, find some clues. Hopefully, maybe somewhere find Lester, I don't know, and figure out where Xardus is and head toward his tower. So, see you guys in the next part. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed this. Peace.